Happy Fun Friday, boys and girls. Are you ready for some art? Get your paper out. You're going to need your Crayola markers, a pencil, watercolors, a little bit of water, and a paintbrush. Okay, so now remember, I'm doing mine in black marker. You're going to do yours in pencil to begin with. Okay, so your paper is going to be vertical, up and down, and right about kind of sort of here, you're going to make an oval. Now, right after you get done making the oval, then you're going to make another one going all the way around it. Like so. Okay, good job. Now here we're going to make some more ovals. There's another oval. Now inside of those ovals, go ahead and make, kind of deserve another little oval. Okay. Now you're going to make a line going up here and a line going up here. Do we know what we're making yet? Now you're going to make kind of like a circle. Kind of like a circle, but not all the way. And you're going to bring it all the way across. Now here, you're going to do a line, an outline, up, and down. Do the same thing. Yep, that's right. It's a reindeer. Now here, you're going to give him a little line here, and a little circle, down, and we're going to make a scarf. That's going to go flying off the page, and then bring it down like this. Okay, and then just do some lines out. Good job. Now, I want you to get your markers, and that's what you're going to use to outline it. Now, remember when we did the Kandinsky projects, we used our markers and had it bleed out. We are kind of going to do the same thing. Now, for some reason, I don't know where my red marker is. So, because this is going to be like Rudolph. So, you're going to use, I have to use like a dark pink, but I would use a red, your red marker. And all you're going to do is outline this. Okay, so outline the nose in red. Okay, and we're going to use brown for here, and then go outside brown, brown, all the way across. And his neck will be dark brown, and the ending part of his body over here will be dark brown. And I'm going to make his scarf blue. Oh, color that part in. All we're doing is outlining. Now, what about in here? If you want to make it brown, I'm going to, when I get painting it, I'm going to be doing it in kind of a lighter brown. So I'm just going to do this in like a peachy color, light brown. Same thing with his antlers. I'm going to make kind of lighter color. You can do yours dark brown if you want. I mean, I might end up doing dark brown paint here. I don't know yet. It's the great thing with art. You kind of get to do how you want to do it, huh? Okay. And then I'm going to give him a little bit, little circles here. Now his eyes, I'm going to do black on the inside here. Now, when you use your watercolors, you're going to have to be really, really careful. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my black crayons, and I'm going to use, if you don't have markers, you can do this with crayon too. It'll kind of give it a neat effect. And I'm going to give my guy eyelashes. Okay, he's looking at something over here. And you can make your eyes go any way you want. So there's my guy. Now I'm going to get my watercolors out. Right here. And I'm going to start at the top. Get my brown. Now remember, you want to do like 10 strokes into your paint before you paint. And then I'm going to start filling this in. Now remember when we did the Kandinsky, the Crayola markers, they kind of bled through. And that's kind of like what's going to happen now. That's kind of what we want to happen. A little different effect. Okay. Now I want this part to be a little bit darker. So I'm going to really go into it. Now here it's okay if you go over it. Okay. But remember, you don't want a whole lot of water on there. And take your time. If you need to stop the video, please do. Now see how I did here with the crayon. The reason why I did that with crayon is because, see, it's resisting the paint. Otherwise, it would kind of bleed out, and we want it to resist on that part. Need to go into that paint a little bit more. Looking pretty cute. Now, if you want this to bleed out a little bit more, you can just put a little bit of water here and let it start. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do my red for my red nose. And I want his nose to be really strong red, so I'm going to do this about 20 times. And see how much darker it is? Now I'm going to do my brown. You see it's a little bit too watery there, so we'll okay. Looking kind of cute, isn't he? Now my scarf, I'll do some blues, but I'm gonna add some extra colors to there. I'm gonna add a little bit of purple in there too, so it's kind of multicolored scarf. And again, you can do whatever you want here. If you wanted to, you could do, take your crayons and make a pattern in here, like so. And then when you paint over it, it will resist because of the waxy parts of it. Okay. Okay, now there he is. Now I think I want my little moose guy, my reindeer here. I don't know if he needs little speckles or not, but now I want to do the back of it. So I'm going, because I want him to stand out a little bit more. You don't need to do it if you don't want to, but I'm going to give him a little bit of a green background to fill it in. Just so he stands out some. Just make him pop. If you wanted to, you can even let this dry and then fill it in the back part of it with crayon or markers, whatever you'd like. So I'm covering up all the white. And take your time. We're not in a hurry. Painting to me is very relaxing, and it's just something I enjoy doing. So take your time. And look at, see here, it's bleeding a little bit out because I used the marker, black marker instead of pencil. Now, if you want to get really fancy on your background when you paint it. If you have any salt, sprinkle on the back side of it, and it'll give it a really fun effect. I don't have any salt with me right now, but that would be really fun. You have to do it as it's wet. And there is my reindeer, but we're forgetting one thing, huh? Who knows? That's right, we have to sign it. So I'm going to sign it here. Mrs. Nancy. Can't wait to see your reindeers.